The Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) was introduced by China in 2013 to improve trade, investment, and cooperation between countries through infrastructure development such as train, highway, port, and industrial areas. Malaysia joined this initiative because of its strategic location in Southeast Asia to boost economic growth, attract foreign investment, and strengthen its relationship with China while still protecting its national interests. One of the main projects under BRI in Malaysia is the East Coast Rail Link (ECRL), which improves transportation between the east and west coast of Peninsular Malaysia and reduces travel time. In addition, BRI creates job opportunities for Malaysians in engineering, construction, and transport industry. It also strengthens trade between Malaysia and China, where Malaysia exports products like palm oil, rubber, and electronics, while importing machinery and technology. Overall, the BRI helped improve Malaysia's infrastructure, economy, trade, and employment. But it is also important for Malaysia to manage risk carefully to ensure long-term stability.
Next, I will explain the background of the Belt and Road Initiative or BRI in Malaysia. The Belt and Road Initiative was introduced by China in 2013 as a global development initiative aimed at improving connectivity, trade, and infrastructure development among participating countries. Through the initiative, China seeks to strengthen economic cooperation and create better links between countries across Asia, Europe, Africa, and beyond. Malaysia joined the BRI as part of its efforts to strengthen economic cooperation and trade relations with China. As China is one of Malaysia's major trading partners, participation in the initiative provides opportunities for investment, infrastructure development, and economic growth. One of the most significant BRI projects in Malaysia is the East Coast Rail Link or ECRL. This railway project connects the east coast and west coast of Peninsular Malaysia, helping to improve transportation efficiency and logistics connectivity. By reducing travel time and facilitating the movement of goods and people, the project can support business activities and enhance regional connectivity. In addition, the BRI has contributed to Malaysia's development by attracting foreign direct investment or FDI, which supports infrastructure projects and creates employment opportunities. The initiative also benefits local businesses by improving access to markets and economic activities. Furthermore, improved connectivity can encourage tourism growth and promote regional development, particularly in areas that were previously less accessible. These benefits highlight the role of the BRI in supporting Malaysia's economic and infrastructure development.
Now, I will continue with section 3.0, which is the opportunities for Malaysian economic growth through China's Belt and Road Initiative or BRI. The first opportunity is infrastructure development. Infrastructure development is one of the most significant benefits that Malaysia receives through the BRI. Infrastructure includes important facilities such as railways, roads, ports, and transportation systems that support economic activities. Through cooperation with China, Malaysia has been able to develop several major infrastructure projects. In addition, improved infrastructure can attract more local and foreign investors because businesses prefer countries with modern facilities and efficient transportation networks. Infrastructure projects also create job opportunities for local people, especially in construction and transportation sector. Furthermore, this project help develop less developed regions and support balanced economic growth in Malaysia. Okay, now let's move on to the second opportunity, which is the increase in foreign direct investment or FDI. Through BRI cooperation, China has become one of the most major foreign investors in Malaysia. Foreign investment provide capital for infrastructure projects, factories, and also industrial development. This also helps improve Malaysian economic performance and also contribute to overall economic growth. Besides that, FDI also creates employment opportunities for Malaysians and allows local workers to gain new skills and also knowledge from foreign companies. It also brings advanced technology and expertise, helping Malaysians become more competitive in the global market. In addition, stronger investment ties between Malaysia and China can further strengthen.
Let's talk about the job creation. BRI has helped create many jobs in Malaysia through large infrastructure projects such as railways, ports, highways, and industrial areas. This project needs many workers, including engineers, technicians, machine operators, and general laborers. One clear example is the ECRL project. This project requires workers with different skills like civil engineers, welders, electricians, and supervisors. Because infrastructure projects are labor intensive, they can provide many job opportunities, especially during the construction phase. Next, BRI also creates jobs through supportive businesses. When construction is happening, there is a higher demand for services like transportation, food supply, accommodation, and building materials. This helps many businesses grow and earn income. This is called a multiplier effect, where one project creates many other job opportunities. Secondly, BRI attract foreign direct investment from China. Chinese company invest in Malaysia in sectors like manufacturing, logistics, and industrial development. For better infrastructure, make Malaysia more attractive for investors. Thirdly, BRI help Malaysia diversity its trade with better connection to other regions. Malaysia can trade with more countries, not just its traditional partners. This reduces dependence on one market and improve economic stability. BRI also strengthens cooperation between Malaysia and China through policy that reduce trade barriers such as easier custom procedure and lower tariff. Finally, BRI support regional economic integration. Malaysia can become an important logistic hub in South area, connecting China with Asian countries and supporting long-term economic growth. It is not only improve the economy, but also develop skill and opportunity for the future.
Now, let's look at two major challenges of China's Belt and Road Initiative or BRI in Malaysia. The first challenge is the high cost of infrastructure projects. Many BRI projects involve large-scale developments that require billions of ringgit in funding. While these projects can improve transportation and connectivity, they also create concerns about financial sustainability. If the projects do not generate enough economic returns, Malaysia may face difficulties repaying loans and managing national debt. A good example is the East Coast Railing or ECRL. When the project was first announced, many Malaysians were worried because its high cost and its impact on government finances. To address these concerns, the Malaysian government renegotiated the agreement with China and successfully reduced the project costs. This shows how careful planning and strong negotiations are important to ensure that BRI projects remain beneficial in the long run. So the second challenge is ensuring long-term economic benefits for local communities. Although BRI projects attract foreign investment and create development opportunities, there are concerns that foreign companies and workers may receive a larger share of the benefits. This can limit opportunities for Malaysian businesses, especially small and medium enterprises, to participate and grow. In addition, if local workers are not given enough access to training, technology transfer, and skill development, Malaysia may continue to depend on foreign expertise. Therefore, the government must ensure that more local businesses, workers, and communities are actively involved so that the benefits of BRI can be shared fairly and contribute to sustainable economic growth.
Okay, next, I will present about the issue of the BRI. The first issue of the Belt and Road Initiative is the highest cost of the ECRL project. The project requires a large amount of funding and is mainly financed through loan from China. Many people are concerned that it may increase Malaysia's national debt if the project does not generate enough academic benefit. Due to this concern, the Malaysian government renegotiated the agreement and successfully reduced the project cost from 66 billion ringgit Malaysia to 44 ringgit Malaysia. The second issue is the lack of transparency and governance problem in some BRI projects in Malaysia. Transparency is important because the public has the right to know detail about project costs, loan agreement, and also about financial arrangement. However, some information was not fully disclosed, which raised concern among the public and analysts. In addition, there were questions regarding project management and the contractor selection process. This situation created doubt about accountability and whether public funds were being used effectively. Poor governance may also increase the risk of corruption and misuse of funds. Therefore, greater transparency, stronger monitoring, and also good governance are necessary to ensure that BRI projects bring long-term benefit to Malaysia.
In conclusion, BRI has brought many positive impacts to Malaysia's economic growth and national development. It has improved infrastructure, increased investment, and strengthened trade relations with China and other countries. Projects like ECRI have enhanced transportation, reduced costs, and attract more local and foreign investors. BRI also creates job opportunities for Malaysians and help workers gain new skills through international cooperation. In addition, Malaysia benefits from stronger trade by exporting products and it's making the country more competitive globally. Although there are challenges such as high costs and debt concern, the overall impact remains positive. With proper planning and management, Malaysia can continue to gain long-term economic growth from the BRI.
I just had to let you know you're